these are all the collectibles in Chapter 10, and we are going to be doing a lot of backtracking. But don't worry, you won't get lost because I'm going to guide you. Now, from the atrium area, we're going to head to the crew deck, and then through the next crew deck door, and we're going to continue straight, and we're going to go outside to an exposed tram area where we're going to find a quest item. Now, this is the last rig we're going to find, and after this, we're going to backtrack a little bit and complete the quest, earn a trophy. Now, we're going to be doing a lot of backtracking in this chapter because we now have full master override. We can now access rooms and doors and chests that we couldn't do it before. So there were about 10 collectibles that we missed because we couldn't access them, and we're going to go back and do all of that right now. So we're not going to follow the main story path for a little bit, so just remember that. So now with this in hand, we are going to go and get the full clearance trophy. So what we're going to do is take the lower cargo lift down to the captain's nest and interact with the console down here. The console will be on the right side of the room, if you remember. And there you go, full clearance. All right, so from here we want to take the atrium elevator up to the water purification area, and the master door will be on the right just as you get up to the top. And here's the door to our right. The weapon upgrade will be in the lockers on the left-hand side. Now there will also be a node in this room. So just go ahead and just loot everything in here and you'll be good to go. And there's the node on the wall. Okay, so we're going to do some major backtracking now through various tram points along the line. So first thing we're going to do is head back to the bridge tram, which is the tram that we're currently closest to, and then take the door on the opposite side towards cryogenics. Once you get to the cryogenics area, take the door to the end of the hallway straight to the lab storage. So a little bit of a backtracking here. But here's the bridge tram. Before we go and take it and move off to the next area, again, we're not following any of the major story points here. We're going to head over to cryogenics. Now, once you get into the main lab, as I mentioned, you're just going to go out the door on the opposite end. And then if you follow that hallway, it'll lead you right to the room that we need to go, the lab storage room. So here's the cryogenics lab. And here's that door on the opposite side. Follow this into lab storage. Now you can go through medical from the other end, and it's a bit of a journey. So this is I felt the shortest path, least amount of backtracking. Okay, so we are now done on the bridge deck. We're gonna go back to the tram. We're just gonna go back the same way we came, and now take it to mining/engineering, the first stop here on the line. So I will be doing the mining deck first. There's two decks here, depending on which way you exit the tram. So we're gonna do the mining deck first. And then in the first area here, in this door here to the left, you have to move some boxes using kinesis to reveal a door, which I had done earlier, only to find out I couldn't access this door yet, but now I can. So here's tool storage. We're gonna go inside of here and find the diffraction module. This is a contact beam upgrade, of course. All right, so from the mining deck area, I'm going to now travel towards hydroponics through that little room. We're going to activate this lift, and it's going to take us down, and right in front of us is a master chest. We're going to open that one up for the weapon part. Okay, so we're going to go into the door just ahead of us, and then we're going to circle around and go to the next area. This is the West Tower. And we're going to follow this to the flow control room door, which is next. And then we're going to find a node in the room in the last door on the left-hand side. Just be careful of this spray. Okay, the next node will be in the nutrition systems area, which can be accessed by taking the elevator in the west grow chamber up to the second floor. When you leave here, be careful you don't get stuck in that trap. So we're going to take this up and we're going to speed this video up. Pretty straightforward. Cross here. Now we're in the big grow room, go up to the second floor. We're not going to take the door right in front of us. We're going to loop around to the back door. Okay, so once you're in this room, you're going to have to clear the obstruction here. Go through this, not this door, the nutrition systems door, as I mentioned earlier. And then the node is right to the right-hand side. Now, from here, we're going to continue into the next room, labeled the diagnostic lab, and pick up the log, which will be actually the final step of the premeditated malpractice side mission. Which means we will get a trophy as well. I believe you also get ambushed here, by the way. Don't get too comfortable looking at your trophy. Alright, so from here we're going to backtrack to the tram station once again, head over from the mining deck into the engineering deck, and head through the door here on the left. Now we're going to head through the preparation room. We have to turn... No, we have to go the other way. I always do that. Now from here we're going to go into the the preparation room, and then into the machine shop, and we'll find another master chest in here we can open. So once you're down here, just head straight to the back. It'll be in the right corner next to the bench. So now after this, head back to the tram station once again. And then we're going to head to medical next. And this will be the final piece of backtracking that we do before we continue on the main path. All right, so here we are. We're going to head to the security station door in front of us. I think there's a couple security station doors we're going to go through. Now you want to head through the research wing. So look for the research wing. That's not it. Here it is. Now continue this way until you see a broken door on the right hand side, and you're going to use stasis on it so you can get through here. And then we're going to head into the main lab, which will be right in front of you. And then we're going to enter a whole series of doors. Just keep going straight. Once you get to the final room, which I promise it's coming. There it is. Take the lift down to the first floor. Now down here you can find the bioprosthetics locker room. So we're going to find that and then look on the bench for the upgrade. We're going to leave the main lab. It'll just be to the left. You'll see the master override door. And that's going to be it. Go ahead and then follow your main path to where we're supposed to go. And we're heading to the crew deck. So just follow the story path and you will get to the crew deck here, and you got the common area right in front of us. You'll see a save point and you see a store. To the right is the 0G gym. We're gonna go in here. You can see I'm gonna follow the path, and it tells you to go down the hallway here to the left, but we're gonna actually go through the door just past it. Now this area loops around. It's a very small circle. You can't get lost. But coming in this locker room here on the bench is going to be a schematic for an upgraded suit. So hang on to that, and you want to make sure you upgrade that. You can go to the shop if you'd like and purchase it. And then we're going to head into the next room, and we're going to find a log. This is the Z-Ball rules. There's a trophy for Z-Ball, which we will get next. So go ahead and read those rules, and then head in through the next door, and there's the Z-Baller trophy opportunity. For this, you need to complete all 6 levels and get 220 points. That'll get you a trophy as well as a reward, which will include a node. So when you first start it for the first time, you're not going to really have much luck because there's going to be critters in here that are going to bother you. So clear them out and then restart this event again, and the creatures will all be gone. Remember, throw the ball into circles that are lit up and glowing for double points. But you just need 200 points. It's not that hard to do, I promise you. You get bonus time every time you make a basket. You're, of course, picking them up with stasis and throwing it. After that, go back into the previous room and open the lockers. These are right behind where the Z-Baller rules log was. In case you got the suit and you haven't gotten the upgrade yet, just as a reminder, go ahead and do that. But later on, we're going to just keep following the path through the mess hall, and we're going to go into the standard quarters. But the standard quarters door on the second floor here isn't the one you want to go into. Instead, you need to go into the door on the first floor. We're going to take this little lift. All right, so once you go through this door, we're going to turn left. There's a shop if you haven't gotten your suit upgrade yet. Turn left. At the end of this hall on the left-hand side on the wall is going to be a node. Okay, we're going to go in through another door that says standard quarters on it, so just keep going. And you're going to enter this next room, and there's going to be another door that says standard quarters in front of you. There's so many of them. Now, inside of this room, we're going to go through here, but we have to move out the boxes. There's going to be a bunch of them in the way. You're going to see a green log in here. We're just going to go to the right and pick up the log. Oh, thank you, Doctor. And it is also where I got my 150th log. I will still, of course, show you the remaining logs, but you may or may not get it here, or you will maybe very soon. You only need 150 of the 180 something. So in this same area, we're just going to keep circling around. To the very end, you'll see the storage room. That's right past where you have to destroy the tendril. You're going to destroy a lot of tendrils in this area. It's kind of the quest. All right, so we're going to get another weapon part here. This is going to be in the deluxe quarters area. There's a whole lot of things that happen in this area. I promise you. You probably recognize it, but we're going to head inside this door. I think this is, the guest consultants. And now this is going to have a 2-minute little cutscene here. As soon as this is over, there's a door at the end of the hallway on the right that we're going to go into. And this is also going to complete the scientific method side quest. So we're going to go in here and complete that side quest. But first, we got to pick up that weapon upgrade, the force gun upgrade. And now we can complete the quest, get the whole again trophy by simply interacting with this console here and then waiting through another about 2.5 minute hologram scene. So just stand here until your trophy pops is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so we're going to leave this room, and we have to destroy the tendril in this area, but there is a little secret room that we're going to go into right here. You see it's currently covered. I probably shouldn't have shot this thing and cleared it, because when you do, a whole bunch of enemies are going to come and attack you. Anyways, once you get into the quiet bunks deluxe area, you're going to see a battery that we are going to take to the end of this hall to our right. We're going to put it in and then open a locked door. Okay, circuit breaker to the right. Just turn on the first one, the doors. Then there's going to be a newly revealed door. Tendrils were covering it. Go back into the central nexus. This is in that same area. Now there's this door here, which was locked. The deluxe quarters was locked, is now opened. And here we're going to find the flamethrower upgrade in the master override box. All right, so we are now moving on. This is kind of the main hub area, if you will. Now that these tendrils have been removed, we can go into the executive quarters. In the first room, right to the left on the ground, is the first audio log. I'm going to pick that up. And then we are going to go in through 2 doors straight in front of us. And we're going to find another log next to a dead corpse. And the corpse is going to be in the center of the room. Kind of hard to see. But there you go. Now in this room, there's several things we're going to actually do. We're going to go through the door just to our left. Captain Matthias. You can find that one right there. There's a log. Now we're going to leave this room and go into the very next room to the left, where we will find another one immediately to the left as you enter the room. There are the boxes. This is First Officer White's room. Okay, a little bit later on, you're going to be able to go into the bathroom, the executive bathroom. There's tendrils in here. Once you clear the tendrils, on the left-hand side, in one of the stalls, is going to be a key. We're going to pick up this key. You may have noticed 2 locked rooms from the main room here. We can now go with this key in the door to the right. There's a collectible node in the one to the left. So once you open this one, shoot the fuse, or walk up to it and melee it. You can now access the next room with the node. So go in there and grab it. Okay, so the Nexus Organism log is going to have a little talking section here with this guy on the other side. It's a 2-minute long conversation. Eventually he will leave the room and the door will open, and you're going to grab the log that he actually left on the table right here. And then finally you're going to make your way back to the main room. You're going to load the marker. You have 2 doors in front of you. You can go through either of them, but the node that we're looking to collect will be on the left-hand side wall shortly after you enter the room. Really easy to get that one. So that'll do it for all the collectibles in Chapter 10. I hope it was fun for you guys. I promise no more backtracking. And if you guys want to go ahead and jump into Chapter 11, click the video on the left, and there's an entire playlist here for you on the right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and of course, subscribe.